Hello friends, welcome back to the holiday edition of my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin and I'm the author of Heal Yourself, A Return to Wholeness, the Integration of Body, Mind, Soul, and Spirit. I am also the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications, and thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, romance, life path and purpose, twin flame. You can book that at my website, fondinwellness.com. We are here on December 21st, which is the winter solstice. It is also Christmas week. So Merry Christmas to my friends who celebrate Christmas this week on December 25th or December 24th, depending on when you celebrate the Christmas holiday. This is the Twin Flame Tarot reading, messages for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and the couple. As I mentioned, happy winter solstice. Today is Monday, December 21st, 2020. It is the shortest day of the year. This is a really special day because Saturn and Jupiter are really at 0 degrees on top of each other, and tonight in the night sky, wherever you are in the world, you should be able to see them really, really bright. Almost like the Star of Bethlehem. I am looking out for it. I looked last night, I really didn't see it. I don't know if there was too much cloud cover, but I did not see it. I'm gonna look out for that tonight. Now this also begins, according to some, I don't know, astrologers are very differing on this, but because Saturn and Jupiter are entering into Aquarius, they consider it to be the age of Aquarius. So we shall see, but at any rate, we are entering a new period, a new era, and it's really exciting to be alive for this time. It's really exciting to be alive for this great conjunction that is happening tonight, especially because I don't believe that this, I don't know, there's been different opinions on as to the when, but I believe it has not happened since the 1200s. So it's been quite some time since the planets were showing as a star so bright in the sky, because they were seemingly together even though they are millions of miles apart. So with no further ado, we are going to do our weekly reading. We're going to do angel tarot cards, fairy tarot cards, because guess what? Christmas is a magical time and I really wanted to use the fairy tarot cards. In addition to that, I'm going to be using a World of Answers Oracle deck, which is a deck that my sister and I created and put together, and it is currently on Kickstarter. The link is below if you'd like to pledge. We only have, I don't know, 17, 18 more days in the campaign. So if you're interested in pledging, you can pledge below. Per usual, we are going to say a prayer over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, Archangels, Angels of God, Twin Flames, Guardian Angels, let this reading be of the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Please help Twin Flames to recognize and realize the things that they need to be aware of for this week. As usual, we start with the Divine Feminines. We're going to start with the Divine Feminines in this collective. Divine Feminine, Guardian Angels, what do Divine Feminines need to know to learn and to grow for this week? Starting December 21st, this new era. So Divine Feminine, Twin Flames, what are they learning this week, December 21st, through the end of the week, through Sunday, which I believe would be the 27th. And we're going to pick one from a World of Answers Oracle cards. So for the Divine Feminines, please help us to know what they need to know. We're going to move on to the Divine Masculines in this collective. And as I always mention, this is a general reading. So if it doesn't seem to resonate with you this week for your particular situation, it's just that it doesn't resonate. It's a global reading. It's a bigger reading for a bigger community of twin flames. But if it does, and if it seems to resonate in some part each week, then this is probably the collective that I'm reading for. You are probably a part of that. So this is for Divine Masculine, Divine Masculine's guardian angels. And we're gonna move over to the Fairy Tarot for Divine Masculines as well. Divine Masculine guardian angels, what are they learning this week? Our beautiful Divine Masculines. And we're gonna work with a world of answers as well. Divine Masculine guardian angels. Awesome, we're gonna move on to the twin flame couple. It makes it a little longer to pick cards when I'm using 3 cards for each rather than the traditional 2. But I really wanted to showcase a World of Answers Oracle deck and to just kind of show you what's inside, right? And I wanted to show you what's inside and how it works, what messages are in there. And I figured including a World of Answers in the weekly readings was the best way that I could do that. So this is for the twin flame couple. Great, and a World of Answers for the twin flame couple as well. Let's get the messages, twin flame angels. Awesome, and guess what? The pink deck is back. So last week I had forgotten to bring it to the table, so we've got this pink deck, we've got this romance deck. Romance angels, what is the romantic energy for the twin flame collective that I read for starting December 21st? And we're gonna pick a message of love. And if you are a regular viewer of my weekly tarot readings for the twin flame collective, you know that the messages of love cards that I pick from usually either enhance or slightly change the meaning of the romance card that I pick as well. So we're gonna go ahead and pick from the message of love for the twin flame couple. And now we're gonna get messages from DM to DF, Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. If they could say anything that is in their heart space, hey Divine Masculines, what do you want to say to your Divine Feminines this week? For Christmas week, what kind of sweet, sweet, loving messages? Hopefully they're sweet and loving. I don't know. Could be a mixed bag here. Now let's see. Wow, that's way too many cards. Way too many cards. Let's just pick 2, maybe 3 if they fall out, but not 4. I think that was either 4 or 5. Divine Masculines, what are you having to say to your Divine Feminines? Okay. We are going to begin with the goddesses. So here we are. Okay, this is a very action-oriented card. Ooh, see, I'm not used to having something on my head, guys. And for those of you that are frequent watchers of my videos, you know that typically I cannot keep my hands out of my hair. So this makes it a little tricky that I can't really move, otherwise the Santa hat's gonna fall off and I can't really touch my hair. So this is making it a little tricky for me. Yeah. Oh boy. Honestly, I think the way we as Divine Feminines enter into this week, so it's kind of like the cusp of this week, the wave of this week. I like to look at energy as a wave. It's an ebb and it's a flow, or it's a flow and it's an ebb. I don't even know which is which. So it's an ebb and it's a flow. I'm fix the hat there. And as we commence the week, as we begin the week, we have been coming out of very, very, very challenging energies. Y'all know that. You know that. You know from 2020 it's been a mountain of challenges. And with these planets that are conjunct and have been conjunct in Capricorn, we know that there has been so much tension everywhere. And the Seven of Air is a reflection of that tension that we have been feeling. So, and my angels are giving me the goosebumps, the goose flesh, the chills right now to help me understand that this is a message that they're trying to portray to you. So the Seven of Air is the energy you have been in, Divine Feminines. You have been in this Seven of Air energy, which is fighting against the current. That's what they're saying. It's like you feel like you're going backwards. It's kind of like being in a riptide. If you've ever studied what it means to be in a riptide in the ocean, where you can try to swim forward, but the riptide is gonna pull you back. And the only way to get out of the riptide is to move along to the sides. So if you're ever caught up in a riptide, that's what you do. Stop trying to swim forward. Don't swim forward. Swim to the sides of the current, and then you will be able to move forward. I learned this when I was in Florida, oh so many years ago, because apparently in Florida on the Atlantic coast, there are a lot of riptides. Luckily, I've never been in a riptide, but you have been feeling as we begin this week, this is the sentiment that you have been kind of like fighting with, and it's the 7 of air is going against your life plan, going against your life path. And you know, when you're beaten down so much, when you're trying to move forward and swim forward and you keep getting pulled back, it can be really frustrating, and it can be like, well, I don't even want to try anymore. I don't want to try. Like, I'm so done with this. I'm so sick of it. I'm really done. And that's not the energy you need to stay in. This was the temporary energy that was holding you back from moving forward on your right life path. And we're coming out of this energy. We are 100% coming out of this energy. Don't you worry. Don't be scared that this is gonna last forever. It's not. We are in transition right now to moving this energy forward. And this is awesome because you've got 2 action cards after this. You've got the take action card, literally, and you've got the Ace of Spring, and it says it's time to take action. Ace of Spring is the Ace of Fire. It's about moving forward, a new opportunity, a new fiery opportunity, a new fresh beginning, a fresh start. What is spring? Spring is a fresh start, right? It's the awakening. It's when things have been dormant for so long and you're like, oh, I just want the days to get longer. I want the flowers to bloom. I want the temperature to become warmer. But what you're being told this week is that as we move out of the transition of Monday and Tuesday, perhaps, which is, you know, we're still in this winter solstice today. Transitions take time to move through. But by the time you come to the second half of the week, it's time to get started, get in motion, take action. These new opportunities and new beginnings are just coming this week, and it'll be time to move forward again. So you won't have to feel like you are moving backward for too terribly long. I promise you, I really promise, this is not, that energy was temporary. Now it's time to move forward, and it looks amazing and wonderful. And I love it. I love it so much. So I'm going to pick a qualification card for these divine masculines because I'm not sure. I got this odd card for a world of answers, an odd, like, meaning it's almost like pick another card, if you will. So I really want to know, what do divine masculines need to know, and like, why did they get this card? Okay, got it. Okay, interesting. Because I feel like, and this is kind of a similar vein, right? It's a similar thing that is happening for divine masculines as is happening for divine feminines. And I love it because it's very similar energy, right? As we start the week, there's this sense of being dazed and confused, right? So for feminines, the feminine collective, right? You don't have to be a feminine person if you're in the divine feminine collective. It's the energetic match between you and your twin. And I say that every single time. It's just the energy, the way you guys come together as an energetic pair. And here we go. We gave the metaphor of the ocean in a riptide, for example. And now with divine masculines, there are literal imageries of the ocean, not necessarily riptide, but of the ocean. So I want to hold up these 2 cards first because what I got from the 2 of Earth and the answer you seek is not the question you are asking, is because this 2 of Earth, 2 of Pentacles with this one is very much an energy of, oh my God, I'm so busy, I have to make a choice. Oh my God, I'm so busy, like I have to choose either A or B or C or D or F or G. I have to make a choice. I have to choose. And because of the following cards, I'm going to explain. So because of the following cards, what the Divine Masculines are pondering on is I have to choose between getting my life together, right? Finding the new job, because we've seen this for DMs. We've seen this in the past several weeks as a thread for DMs, that it's about getting more money, finding a new job, getting back on their feet after 2020. And so they're really confused. It's like, do I have to choose between my divine feminine and getting my life together? It's like they were so ready for this relationship, for this love to come into their life again. And now some of them are just like, I'm juggling so many things. And we saw that with before, if you view last week's reading, and I believe the week before that, I said they just have so much on their plate. And we got last week, it was like God was telling them, relax, like I'm in control, you're not in control, relax and have fun. And this is a similar energy. It's like, they're like juggling. It's like two balls are up in the air and they're like, do I choose the relationship or do I choose the practical stuff in life that I'm trying to get sorted out? And the angels are saying, the answer you seek is not in the question. It's not the question of whether or not you are choosing your practical life, so the practical life nitty-gritty of stuff that is happening, or choosing your emotional life. That's not the real question. The real question is, because of the circumstances of what's happening, your emotional health is improving, and like you're gonna choose love anyway, because you need to choose love anyway, because that's the nature of who you are. Because we've got, the first card that came up was Queen of Summer, Queen of Water, Queen of Cups, which is about compassion, empathy, love, loving relationships, giving in an emotional way. And when you have love that's in front of you and life goes on, like it's not as if you're never gonna have bills to pay when you're in love. You're always gonna have bills to pay when you're in love. It's not as if you're going to gain a job or lose a job when you're in love. No, that's part of life. Those things are still going to go on. They're still gonna go on. So the Divine Masculines are not having to be faced, even though they think it's that, they're not having to be faced with, do I get my life in order first? Or do I try to move into this relationship or have love in my life? They can have it all. And really that's what God is saying, is you can have it all, because it's improving emotional health is like realizing it's going to that emotional maturity. And the Queen of Summer is a very, very emotionally mature character. It's like you can have it all. You can take care of yourself and you can also take care of others. You can have love in your life and you can also give love. You can have it all. You do not have to choose. It's not a question of choosing. It's a question of realizing and having the emotional maturity to realize, hey, I can handle this all and I can have it all. It's amazing, right? So this is like, it's again, it follows the common thread of the entire reading, which I really like I said, the last reading was very much on par with a common theme moving through. This one's the same. The exact same. It's the exact same thing, and I love it. So this is for the couple, right? This is beautiful. It's beautiful because it very much follows what is happening from divine feminine to divine masculine to the couple. It's a real flow, because what do we have? We have the Two of Water, the happy couple coming together. This is the reigniting of the romantic relationship, of the romantic partnership. I love it. This is the willingness, the desire to resolve conflict, to extend forgiveness, and to have a rebirth of the couple, a rebirth of the twin flame couple. Now, This card, the Eight of Winter, very much mirrors the sentiment that both masculine and feminine are feeling right now. So we've got this Eight of Winter. As you see, now in this one, this is Eight of Swords. As you see, there's a woman standing on a little mini iceberg, and she's all dressed up and ready to go to the party, but somehow she's caught up on this mini iceberg here. So it looks like she can't get away. She can't move forward. She can't get out, right? It looks that way. She's like, oh dear, if I try to step onto the land or go to the other iceberg to step onto the land, I might soil my dress, right? Or I might get messy. I can't do it. I'm the damsel in distress. I'm trapped. And the energy that this is trying to portray, again, because the message is the same for everyone here, is no, you are not trapped. It is your will, your desire to move forward and just do it. It's kind of like, just do it. Get over your fears and just do it. And that's really what that energy is all about. It's about get over your fears and just do it. Because if you do it, you will have abundance. Because look, number 8 is the number of abundance. You can have whatever you want if you will just move forward. And here we go. Again, with abundance, we've got literally the abundance card. The abundance card, right? And this is saying, if you'll just get over your fears and just step, all you need to do is take one step. It's like one step. That's all you need to take. It's like the land is right there. It doesn't look very far away from where she is, right? It's like, lady, just take one step and you're free. You can move forward into this. You can move forward into this beautiful relationship if you'll just take a step. All you need to do is take a step. And when you take a step, you will have all the abundance that you're seeking. And if it's abundance of love and joy and happiness and prosperity in your relationship, you can have it. It's yours. I mean, that is such a beautiful, God, it's so beautiful. And here's the thing again, rarely this happens, if ever. We've got in here with the romance message, kind of the same thing. It's the same thing that's been going on throughout. Because everybody knows, like everybody knows in this twin flame couple, like everybody knows that all they need to do is just take the move forward, take the step forward, take that action, choose love. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows that that is what we need to do, is just choose love and everything will come. So we've got love yourself first. And intuition, you already know the answer. You already know the answer. The answer is love. You already know. Divine feminines, divine masculines, you already know. Now, not taking the step forward, not taking the action, not choosing the love, it's about self-esteem, right? It's about, I've got to love myself first and know that I am worthy of this love. Like, I am worthy of this today. I'm not worthy of it tomorrow. It's not like I don't have to delay my love for tomorrow, next week, next year, whenever. I don't need to delay it any longer. My intuition is telling me that I deserve this. I deserve this love. I deserve to have this. I deserve to have the emotional maturity to know that this is for me, that this is for me, that this has been laid out for me. I love it, guys. It's like, it's so clear. It's so clear. That is your Christmas gift, right? That is your Christmas gift. It's like, you only have to get over yourself and take a step forward. And all parties involved just need to do that. Like, make the mental note to take action, to take the step forward. Make the mental note, divine masculines, that you are not choosing your work or money or your bank account over your love. No, you can have it all. That's not even the question. It's not even the question that that is the choice you need to make. That's a ridiculous choice. It's like all that other stuff will still be there. You can choose your love. Same thing for the couple. All you need to do is just take one step forward and you have all this abundance. All this abundance is waiting for you right on the other side. Why wouldn't you choose it? Like, why wouldn't you choose it except for if you have no self-love, right? But all of us have been working on that. So it's coming, right? The self-love is there. It's coming. It's in the works. For many of you, it's already there. That's amazing. In Divine Masculine says, I want to be more than friends. This has come up more than once. And I want to feel that way again, right? The electric, the magnetic, the attraction, the phenomenal feelings that love brings, they want to feel that again. Divine Masculines want that. They want to feel it again. They're willing to feel it again. This is it's a gift, you guys. This is the gift that this new era is bringing you. This is the gift that the end of 2020 is bringing to you. This is the gift of you to move forward now. It's felt like you haven't been able to move forward. And this is the gift that the end of the year is giving to you. So just all you need to do is take a step forward. All you need to do is take action. All you need to do, Divine Masculines, is to realize you can have it all. You can. All of life's stuff will always be there. All of it will. But when you choose love, which is the truest, most genuine, and most authentic and higher power energy there is on the planet, then you can have it all. You can. And I love this message. And this is a really big message of overcoming limitations, overcoming your self-imposed limitations. It's not even limitations that have been put upon you, but it's about overcoming your self-imposed limitations. Crazy. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for sharing this video with others. And thank you so much for your support of my channel. You can buy a book or 2 or 3. You can join a boot camp. You can pledge your support on Patreon, www.patreon.com/MichelleSFondin. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the next video.